Welcome back to the cave. We are the cave people.
Cave people.
Family that games together.
Stays together.
Okay, we are back after a 6-month layoff, where life just sort of started to happen. We're busy folks, and but now, hopefully, we're going to be back bringing you some more content. And this is going to be a shift away from what we've done in the past. We've done mostly gaming content on this channel, and we're going to. We just went on vacation for 2 weeks. Yeah.
To New York.
We went to New York City. Yay. Um, and then we also, as part of the vacation, traveled to 3 different theme parks. Now, we are a bit what I would call theme park aficionados. I've ridden roller coasters all over the world. These two have ridden roller coasters all over the country. And so
Four places.
we,
Five.
5, I think, for you. I don't know. Anyway, we know roller coasters quite well. We also live in Ohio, and we live next to 2 of the premier roller coaster theme parks on the entire globe. So
Cedar
that'd be
Point.
Cedar Point and Kings Island. So we know what roller coasters are. We know what good roller coasters are. And so today we come back to you with a special edition of the Cave People, where we're going to rank our top 10 roller coasters of all time.
No, you didn't read it correctly. It's top 10 roller coasters of all time.
With enthusiasm. Thanks to Mina for putting together the slideshow. And
Thanks to you for submitting me your list.
there you go.
Hey,
We did
Turn pictures. He actually entered pictures.
This took a lot of time and thought. I think we put a lot of thought into this. So here we go. I don't know the order.
It's me.
We're going to be surprised.
It's me.
Okay.
Go.
We're going to be surprised. So we're going to start at 10, go to 1. 10 being, how did you rate your coasters? Did you rate it like best or like most fun or
Most fun.
most fun?
Yeah.
You did most fun.
Most fun.
Okay.
It was fun.
I think I did mine as like what I think are the best designed roller coasters in the world based on my ride experience. Okay. So here we go. Number 10 for me now.
The Pantherian at King's Dominion. It used to be the Intimidator 305, if people know it by that.
And King's Dominion is in
New Jersey.
Virginia.
Virginia.
It is? Oh.
It is.
The first ride, it's not good because of the rain. So I don't recommend in the front row in the rain because rain will be hitting you at 90 miles an hour into your.
True.
The night ride was really good.
It's a very fast coaster.
It only broke down once while we were there.
So it's also reliable, which is good. Some of these coasters on my list are not reliable. They're broken down all the time. It really sucks. Okay.
Panther.
Well, I'm sorry. There's a panther up here in the corner. There we go.
Yay.
All right. So Pantherian is Mina's number 10. King's Dominion coaster.
King's Dominion is a great park. That's yours.
You.
This is me?
Yeah. Bigger.
Lewis.
Oh, I'm Bigger Lewis. Okay. So my number 10 roller coaster that I've ridden is Wildcats Revenge at Hershey Park. This used to be a wooden only roller coaster. Then they scrapped the idea, went with a hybrid wooden metal roller coaster. It was a wooden roller coaster for years. But anyway, this was the first of the hybrid coasters that I rode. And I will say that this immediately turned me on to this design, wood hybrid, wood metal hybrid, wood steel hybrid coaster. This coaster is awesome. It also has the longest hanging inversion of any coaster in the world currently, which is kind of neat. But super fast, super flippy. This is a tight ride. If you find yourself at Hershey Park, this is a must ride. This ride's also broken down all the time. So
this was not on my list, but I do want to say this is also the first of this type of roller coaster that I rode, and for a while it was
That's just creepy. You can block that.
one of my top roller coasters of all time.
Oh.
It's very, very good.
Okay. Do you like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on my list.
Oh, well, you don't have to say that. Lewis.
My number 10 was El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure.
That is in New Jersey.
That is in New Jersey. This ride I was not expecting it to be what it was. When we got in line and they made us take literally everything that we owned in our pockets out,
Including zip-in pockets.
including zip-in pockets, into a locker, I was like, okay, this could be something. And then we got on it and it was like, wow, this is really, really fast. And he thinks it's really, really rough, which it does pull you up on the airtime hills, and it pulls you up and you just stay up there for a long time and it slams you back into the seat. But this ride was a ton of fun for me.
Yep. El Toro is Lewis's number
El
10
Toro meets Crazy Bowl or
at
Wild Bowl,
Wild.
which is why I put the bowl.
number 9. Mina's number 9.
Wildcatcher Ranch.
Hey,
This was my first.
this part of the coaster is
Hershey,
really cool.
right?
I don't know that this was the first thing we rode.
This is our second.
first.
We went Comet.
We
first.
did ride Comet
Yeah.
first, which is just a regular old wooden coaster. This coaster was, we rode this. We got to Hershey Park on Thursday. We stayed all the way through Saturday.
Hold on. Was this my first upside down roller coaster?
Yeah,
No.
no, that was Super Duper Looper.
Oh,
which is
wait.
nothing.
I forgot about that. Which is
But
also
anyway.
Hershey Park.
We rode it one time. The ride broke down and it was closed the rest of the days we were at the park.
Yeah.
Never reopened again. I'm glad we rode it.
Crazy unreliable. But we stood in line and it broke down while we were in line.
That's true. It broke down while we were in line and then
Yeah,
and we were like right at the
right
end.
after we got off.
but I watched a video because I wanted to know what it was like, and that would have been like one of my top 10 roller coasters if I rode it again.
All right, so there you go.
I was like 8.
My number 9 is Orion at Kings Island. So this is one of the fastest roller coasters in the world. Also has, in my opinion, the best first drop of any coaster on the planet. It's, 305. It's a giga coaster, 305 feet drop. The drop is unreal. And this coaster does, while a lot of people, it's a shorter layout. It's similar to another coaster at Kings Island, but this is just super fast. And I do like how you sit 4 across. It's open air. You have those outside carts that are like off the track.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a unique ride experience. The airtime 0G airtime hills are pretty legit on this one. Like you definitely feel it. You feel it over the first one as well, or for the first one especially. The switchback is kind of a miss, but that's okay. But I mean, this is a really good coaster. I like it a lot. It's my number 9.
It didn't make my list.
Oh, so do you want to say anything about it?
I just think it's too short. And one thing to anybody that likes to ride, row 5, do not ride. That was the worst ride I've been on.
What was wrong with row?
Both me and Malachi thought it was horrible because we both felt like we were gonna faint. It was just a lot of air coming at you. I couldn't even open my eyes.
Yeah, this one is definitely fast. You feel the whip in the back faster than the front.
Best ride I've been is my first. No, not my first ride. It was in the front with you and our
For me, the best place to ride this ride's in the front. Like wait for the front ride.
because the first drop is so good.
Yeah, because it's so good.
That's
Alright.
the same with Diamondback.
But that's number 9.
My number 9 is Millennium Force. It's, I don't want to say similar to Orion, but
This is the world's first ever giga coaster.
And I got the chance to ride it in the front row for the first time when we went to Cedar Point, and I tell you, it is insane. I mean, I can't even explain it. 'Cause it was just very fast, and I didn't know what was really happening. To be honest, and they both flew my eye. So I think, and the theming and the hype to this ride is just so good. Right before you take off, they have this little recording that pops up. It's just very complete and thorough ride.
What's a good number 9? Millennium Force. That's Cedar Point.
It also didn't make my list.
Whoa.
Honorable mention. I wish I rode it in the front. If I rode it in the front, it would probably be on my list. Because we rode in like row 6.
This is a ride that you should ride in the front if you have not, and then ride in the very back. Like those are the 2 places to ride the ride. Front, back. Okay. Mina's number 8.
The Beast.
Classic.
Yeah. I like it. If it didn't have the second part, it wouldn't make my list. I think the first drop is amazing. The tunnels are amazing. Its night ride is phenomenal.
Oh my god, it's night ride.
The back is pretty rough. The front is amazing. The end, like the helixes that you go around, those are amazing. Everything's just great. It shows it in the picture, the second lift hill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Beast at Kings Island. This is a classic, longest wooden roller coaster in the world still to this day. So if you have not ridden,
that wait usually it's like 30 minutes.
Well,
on a
like,
busy day, it's long.
Can get
it's like
back.
18 cars.
But if you haven't ridden this, you haven't been to Kings Island, you should go and ride this. It's a classic. It's 70s wooden roller coaster.
They should go.
And this is a true wooden roller coaster. It's not a hybrid. So, all right, my number 8 is Millennium Force at Cedar Point. This is the world's first Giga coaster. Like I said, first drop's incredible. The whole ride experience is good. It's very fast. This is one where you sit too, like classic, in the car or in the train, whatever you want to call it.
And it really straps you in there.
They strap you in, and this thing cooks. It moves. It's very quick. Front,
and there's no
very
brakes.
front, very back. You should ride Millennium Force in both places. But this is a special experience. I would still put it as one of my top. Obviously, it's my number 8 coaster. It's depending on the day, it's like an incredible ride, and I go back to them like, is this my favorite coaster? I'm not really sure, but I have it at 8 coming in to this. If you go to Cedar Point, it's a must ride. So,
yep. My number 8 is Raptera at Kings Dominion.
Hot take here.
This may be a surprise.
This is a newer coaster.
My this is such a hot.
I think it was new in 2026, maybe 2025. It's very new, but it's maybe a surprise to both of the 2 other people sitting here with me.
It's my list.
Okay. But I think this was excellent. I got the chance to ride it in the very back the last time I rode, and I could tell you that was incredible.
Yes.
I think it was way better than the middle because when you launch, you don't fully go into the launch. You're still turned.
So this is a launched wing coaster, which is unique.
Mm-hmm.
There's another wing coaster at Cedar Point that's broke a bunch of records called Gatekeeper. That is not a launch coaster. This is a true launch coaster. And you launch out of the station. Out of the station. You launch straight away. And you don't know what's going to happen. It's just boom. Go.
Well, first you turn. But in the back, you don't turn all the way.
Yeah,
so when it launches, you get whipped around the turn. And it was...
Why didn't you tell me that? I need to go back and ride it again in the back.
It was excellent. And the first you go into this little loop, as you can see, it's like it's on the left part of your screen there.
Yeah.
That is also, I mean, this ride is so smooth. It is short, but it's...
This is a good ride. This is a good ride. This is definitely super solid.
Yeah, I can say the theming at King's Dominion was probably the most...
I love the queue for this.
The theming on King's Dominion.
They've got it down. 30. Yeah, we didn't wait that long. It was toward the beginning of the day, though. Super good coaster.
Well, toward the end of the day, we only waited like 10 minutes as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's King's Dominion. Or that's Raptera. Number 7, Mina. I knew this was going to be. This is a boomerang coaster.
It's really good. First they launch you, but when you don't expect it, and then you go backwards. And the first loop and barrel, I think it is.
It's a weird loop. You go up and then you turn up, and then you hang.
You hang up there for like
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
It's not 3 seconds, but
yes, it feels
like a long time.
It feels like 3 seconds. And then the part where you go backwards, I was never expecting the one hill, and it's amazing. I wish we rode it at night.
I mean, this is one of the premier coasters at Six Flags, and it's new as well, so-called Flash Vertical Velocity. Boomerang coaster with inversions, neat concept. So,
and this is not to be mistaken with the one at Great America.
Super long wait times, though, for this one.
We didn't wait that long.
We waited a while.
Yeah, a long wait. All right.
I mean,
my number 7 is the Beast.
Oh, dang. Same picture.
That's okay.
Right.
Everything Mina said is true. The first drop is amazing, especially given this is a wooden coaster. The cave part, like the tunnels, The tunnels make the ride for me, the second part of the ride, where it's like a helix that you're going through some tunnels, and the you know the sound that the train makes going through the tunnels improves the ride experience. It's so incredibly loud. It sounds like a beast, which is cool. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but this coaster has gotten some mid-track braking systems installed
That's what I was gonna
to make it smoother because it was getting rough and bouncy. If you're riding row 17, super duper good ride. If you're riding the front, it's pretty smooth. Um, this might be, in my opinion, and I haven't ridden all of these coasters in this way, but this might be the best night ride on planet Earth.
It
So
was better than Grizzly.
this was my favorite night ride ever.
Yeah.
And I can say that because as you can see all those trees behind it, everything is dark when you go into everything and you're never expecting anything. The only thing I change about this coaster is just take away the brakes. I think it would be.
Well, it needs to be slowed down.
I know, but
They redid all the
Yeah.
second.
It's just
which
like-
made it so much better.
I would just love to see it even faster than it does. Make a louder sound.
Yeah.
Turn
Just
faster.
super good coaster. Number 7 on my list. The Beast at Kings Island.
My number 7 is Flash Vertical Up.
Okay.
Vertical
Well, there's a
Velocity.
better picture of the track layout, so you can see how
Yeah.
crazy corkscrewy this thing is. I just don't think this is for people over the age of 30.
So, what I can say, one of my favorite parts of the ride actually wasn't even any of the backwards, any of the actual track layout. It was the first launch. Because you hear this loud sound and you can't hear anything, and then you just take off. But you only go halfway up and then you go backwards and you go up the little thing. It was
I wish you could
incredible,
ride
and
it.
the music on this ride was amazing.
Yeah, this thing
Yeah.
just plays with my head. I don't know.
And as you can see, those two hills on the right side, when you go backwards, man, those
Just
are like,
forget about them.
ooh, those are
It's
perfect.
like- It's airtight.
It's a very, very good ride. I wish we got to ride it at night, but
I struggle with rides that go upside down backwards. I don't know why. They hurt my head. So this isn't for me, but I understand why people like it. All right, Mina's number 6.
Wow, great.
By the way, this is not an exaggeration.
no.
This is what the
No.
coaster looks like.
Drop.
It's massive. Like,
And dude, there's
I mean,
no-
that's the lift hill. That's the drop.
there is no brakes on this thing, man.
No brakes.
You're just going through it.
I think the second ride, when we went on it together, I think that was the better ride. The first one, it was like kind of rough, but the second one, you hold on. If you hold on to the bar, it's better, but it's kind of hard to hold on. I was also using all my strength to try and hold on, and the guy in front of us was like, "Where's our neck pillows?" or something. So it was probably rough for like people older, but if you're going to Six Flags for the first time, you should definitely ride this. But there's only one car, so it does take a while.
True.
This ride is excellent.
All right, my number 6, and this was a surprise for me. This is Siren's Curse at Cedar Point. This is a brand new ride this year or last year.
This year.
This year.
It was
Um,
2,500.
This is a tilt coaster. But honestly, like, okay, so I thought, okay, this is a gimmick right here, right? And the first hill, what they do is you stop there, they tilt you up, you're suspended for an inordinate amount of time, it seems, and then you drop, and then you go. But that's not even really the part for me that made the coaster. The tilt's neat. And if you're in the front, like you go down. If you're in the back, you tilt up. It's pretty neat, like that there's that difference there on the first hill. But the layout of the coaster is incredible. It's super fast and tight. Like all of the turns feel tight.
But it's not rough. Or
The
like-
layout's
so
just
smooth.
so great, and it's brand new, so it's super smooth. I mean, this is the smoothest ride I've been on this year for sure. And we've ridden a lot of coasters this year, but then you have the soundtrack.
Mm.
This is the first coaster I've ever been on where there's a soundtrack that plays in your ears while you're riding the ride.
It's not like headphones or anything. It's on the
No, it's a speaker on the back. I will tell you what, this was incredible. It made my experience. I was like, yes, I want sound on every music now or every roller coaster ever from now on. Like it was awesome.
So Flash was that way, but it was like
Was it?
punk music.
Okay.
It was like DJ type
Got you.
music.
When we were done with this ride, I thought, honestly, we waited in line for this thing. I was like, I'm going to hate this ride. This is going to suck. This is going to be a gimmick. Like, there's no reason. It's always broke. It has a long wait time. I was wrong. I was wrong on all accounts. This thing is totally worth the wait. I mean, go ride this ride. It's incredible. I was blown away by this. Awesome ride, Siren's Curse.
Okay, my number 6 was Pantherian at King's Dominion.
That's a great picture of the first drop right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I added that.
That's great.
Yeah, that's the one he picked.
So that's what the first drop looks like. And I can tell you the first experience, not for the people in here, but I think the first experience was actually more fun than the night ride for me. The rain made it better for me. It was more fun. And you had your eyes closed because of the rain and you weren't expecting to turn, and that was great.
Like that.
But the first drop, it goes down and then it turns immediately. And by the time you get to and then it goes like up a hill, but you're still turning. By the time you get to the top there, it's like you get a little dizzy, and then you feel the ride. But as you get into the ride, you like flip, but not upside down. So you flip.
It's very much like back and forth,
back and forth,
back and forth.
and you're going like.
This ride also has a shoulder harness, and there's no inversions.
Yeah.
So if that tells you anything about how this ride is,
and yeah, it was just.
It's just like the first hill and turn, which makes me feel like I'm gonna faint because there's so much air coming at me.
yeah, there's a lot of G forces there.
I think it was 94 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So you're probably whipping around at probably around 70, but
there's nothing slowing you down in this one.
no, I think this ride is
Any
excellent.
brakes, do they?
And
Not that I remember.
at night in the front, I can say it was really, really good.
Good.
Especially since we were the first ride since it broke down.
Yeah, we were in the first ride after it broke down.
All right, we're getting ready to go in the top 5 here. Are we ready? Okay. Mina's number 5.
Ooh. That's a huge
Okay.
top 10.
I don't hate this.
I actually don't hate that.
For my 5, I didn't put the location, so I think this was the one in Virginia, right?
This is King's Dominion.
Kings of Indian in Virginia.
So it's the first drop that makes everything for me. The first drop is inverted.
Yes.
Yeah,
An inverted drop. It was awesome. It was awesome.
I was surprised when I looked at your guys' list to edit this. I was surprised you didn't put
Actually, that's what this is right here. You know what? I maybe should have put this ahead of Wildcat's Revenge just because of that first drop inversion, because they're very similar in type. Steel hybrid, wooden hybrid.
I may have put this on there. I think it would have been lower though.
This is a really good coaster.
This picture to the farthest on the right, it shows like some of the inversions. There's hills with airtime inversions. The first drop is amazing. It's just really good.
Yeah.
And for
good pick, Bean.
It's not fast.
What I can say about this is that
it feels fast.
It's only.
I know, but it feels fast.
When you think of RMC, I think of Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point, which I'll talk about later. But it has a lot of airtime hills, and it has the same seats as Steel Vengeance. So you're like,
yeah.
Except you don't hold on to.
Except you don't. There's nothing to hold on to.
It's like a miniature version of Steel Vengeance.
Yeah, he was.
Except it has an inverted hill.
What do I hold on to?
I was just kidding around.
This ride is so good. I don't know why I didn't put it on there.
Good job, Mina. My number 5 is Pantherian. We've already heard about Pantherian. This is my number 5 roller coaster.
I'm surprised when I saw this.
I'm not. Look, here's the thing. This one, I didn't expect it. You know, like I'm like, okay, we're gonna ride Pantherian. We heard about it before when it was called whatever. I thought it was very similar to Orion. Wrong, dead wrong. This thing is closer to Maverick at Cedar Point than it is Orion. It's super fast, super whippy. it's just a really fun experience. It's just a really, really good roller coaster. Um, I love the speed, love the height, I love the back and forth. Like it's just, I don't know. It was just awesome. So it made my list as number 5.
Twist it, turn.
Yeah, the twists are just hard to
think-
describe what
Yes.
you feel. If you've ridden Maverick or a ride like that, you'll know what we're talking about here. But
Yeah.
this is this is a quality roller coaster here. So go ride it. Number 5, Lewis.
My number 5 is Orion at Kings Island, and this is my opinion. This is one of the most underrated coasters ever. This ride, I may have a bias on this because this was the first real like giga coaster that I rode, and I think the front, if you lean over onto the lap bar, because the lap bar comes down like this, and it's very very open.
Yeah, it is open, which is cool.
Like if you have a phone in your pocket, it'll probably fly out, which it won't probably on other things. But if you lean over the lap bar in the front, you're basically like this. Like you're not really like 90 degrees anymore. You're more like 180, and it makes it so much better. And the first drop is incredible, and you just can't hear anything, and you can't see anything. It in the front, it's an amazing ride. And the very end with the 2 airtime hills right here, as you can see at the bottom, that is underrated too.
Yeah.
That is one of the best parts. That might be the second best part of the ride. It's literally the very end. So
Yeah, I'm with you. It's weird that this is like a silent coaster because like,
I know.
you have coasters like the Raptor at Cedar Point that you can hear from the parking lot, and then you have this.
But the thing is that with people that go to Kings Island, this is like always the most popular ride. So it's really not underrated for people that go to Kings Island, but in the public world, it's very underrated.
Yeah. It's a good ride.
I don't. I forgot.
Okay. You ready for number 4?
Yeah.
Mina's number 4.
Top Thrill 2.
Wow.
This one.
I'm surprised to see this.
Hot take.
I'm
It
surprised.
was so good. It would have been 10 times better if the stupid fast pass people didn't take the front row on our first ride. But I think the best part for me was the second launch where you go like up and backwards and you stay up there for what feels like an eternity. And then you finally get down. And I also like the turn when you're tilted like this, the turn right here. I never expect. Like I'm enjoying the view of everything and like bam, you're turning. I just wish it was longer. That's the one thing.
It's long enough. Like it doesn't need to be any longer. Otherwise, no one's going to ever be able to ride this thing. Everyone's going to have a heart attack or just stroke out immediately. So, yeah.
They added some brakes.
Top Thrill 2. I'm surprised that this is this high for you. My number 4 is Maverick at Cedar Point. This is a very unique ride. I have a hard time describing this to people that don't ride roller coasters much, or ones that do ride roller coasters that haven't been to Cedar Point to ride Maverick. But Maverick is a sort of like like a launch and a half coaster, I would say.
It's
like
weird.
You go, you launch up the lift hill and then you drop down at 95 degrees. Yes, I said 95, meaning it's like an inverted drop slightly, and then you're off and running. It's turny, twisty, whatever. You invert a bunch of times, you corkscrew, and then you stop. And then you launch, and like this one's a launch through a tunnel, which is super cool. And then it immediately turns like 90 degrees to the right, totally giving you all the chiropractic adjustment you ever needed in your life. So like this one's great. This is like what I would call a thrill ride because you're constantly like you're just thrilled by everything that happens on this ride. So
yeah, what I can't
great
say
coaster.
is you kind of we can't like explain it to you. You just have to ride it to see what it is. And after you ride it, you can't explain it either. So
no, I've never been with anyone or heard of anyone that's ridden this ride that did not enjoy the experience. So
yeah.
Maverick, number 4 for me.
Number 4 for me is also Maverick.
Well, look at that.
And
I don't know where Maverick is for me.
Yeah, well, I know.
And I put this a little lower after riding a couple of other rides. But I just can't say enough about this ride. I think that second launch is just incredible. And when you're sitting in the back, the first launch like whips you over the hill as well. That's also incredible. And I think it's what is called like a heartline roll is where you don't like go up like a corkscrew.
No, that got removed.
I know, but when we rode it the first time, when
Yeah,
you
I
don't
wish
go
they
up
kept
and
it.
over,
You
instead
go-
you just go straight and then you just flip.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
They got rid of that, but that was
Wish.
that was so good.
I mean, they got rid of it for good reason, trust me. But
Yeah.
yes, young people are okay with it.
I just can't say enough about this ride. This ride is so good.
Well, don't say too much.
All right. Number 3 for Mina is Hey. There you go.
It's so smooth. You pretty much said everything about it. It's super smooth. I love the inversions. I think the length is amazing. I think the back is me and my mom on her first ride, mine second. We rode in the very back, and you're so high, just like hanging out. It's not that high, but
It feels like you are because
Yeah.
you're literally pointed directly at the ground.
First time I rode it, I felt like I was gonna like fall out of my
Yeah,
restraint.
me too.
It was amazing, and I love the theme and the soundtrack, and yeah, credit to the actors that did that.
Yep. Siren's Curse. Cedar Point, ride it. My number 3 is El Toro. Yeah, dude, El Toro.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I don't know. So here's what I'll say about El Toro. There are roller coasters that you ride and you get off the roller coaster and you're like, that was good. Like I had fun. That was great. And then there are roller coasters that you ride for the first time and you're like, I am never going to forget that ride ever in my life. And that was my first El Toro experience. And let me tell you, it was not an easy experience for me. I'm a bigger dude. I'm a little older. Like this ride, if you want to know what it feels like to go 12 rounds with Tyson, ride El Toro because this thing will beat the living crap out of you time and again. And you know what? To be honest with you, I mean, I was trying to do everything I could do to stay in the car. That's what it felt like. These are legit airtime hills, the best airtime hills in the world, in my opinion, right here on this coaster. It's a legit wooden coaster where you get that rough feel, that loud noise. Like you feel like you're on a roller coaster. It's fast. I mean, so incredibly fast. So whippy and turny at the end too. Like the end of the coaster is supposed to be like you're riding a bull and they go boom, boom, whip you back and forth on a wooden coaster. I don't know. It was an amazing ride experience, and I felt like I needed a nap after I was done. But it was so great that I'm like, this ride's awesome. This ride is so awesome. And so yeah, had to do it again. I mean, I'm so glad I did.
Could actually hold on.
I'm so glad I did because I would ride this coaster again and again and again, even though I felt like it was going to put me out of commission for a week. Just a punishment that I sustained on this ride. But I don't know, just a great freaking ride, man. El Toro. I read about this like a while ago, passed by because I'm like, oh, it's not one of the big two theme parks and it's a wooden roller coaster. It's probably okay. Nope. It's amazing.
So it's the best wooden roller coaster you've
probably going to
ever
be
been.
surprised about this
one. All right. Number 3 for Lewis.
Number 3 is Steel Bandits.
I knew this.
Okay.
So this ride is so freaking good. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, to be honest. And watching it outside of the ride, when you watch the wood and the car goes past, the whole ride moves. And it's just so impressive that this is able to stay up like that. And I think this was such a fun experience. It feels like you're gonna fly out of the car. That makes it so much more fun.
Yes, it does.
Because you're not really strapped in there as much as you are on some of the other rides. And you just feel like you're just gonna pop right out. I just love this ride. And it actually climbed up. It was probably around 5 or 6 on my list. before we rode it a second time.
Nice. All right. Number 3, Steel
My
Vengeance.
number 3.
Mina, number 2.
Whoa.
I am surprised. I thought you didn't like this ride.
Yeah, I thought you didn't.
I am surprised this is in your top 10.
Okay.
I mean, let alone number
first
2.
ride, I didn't love it.
Yeah, you didn't like this.
I was really young. But the second ride, when I rode it with G, it was so good. The length of the whole ride is so long. The inversions, the first drop is amazing. Like, everything's amazing. So, if you ride it once and don't like it, I recommend riding it again. Because that's how I felt about it.
I would ride this ride over and over again.
Okay. Well, number 2, Steel Vengeance. My number 2 is Top Thrill 2. This is probably one of the most ridiculous roller coasters I've ever ridden in my life. Like, I don't understand what they were doing. It's like they were in the design meeting and they were thinking, okay, we have Top Thrill. We're replacing Top Thrill. Top Thrill was cool. It was good. It was a launch coaster that sometimes it rolled back. And we've got to do better than that. And so then they just started throwing ideas at the dartboard. Like, oh, what if we put 3 launches in? Yeah, let's have 3 launch. Oh, well, one of them though has to go backwards. Okay, well, let's have a backwards launch just to ensure that no one rolls back. And then let's put it 420 feet in the air. This thing is, I described it to my sister as like ridiculous for no reason. It's just there's no reason. There's no reason behind why this thing works and why it should be the way it is. But I'll tell you what, it's an incredible ride experience. I've ridden it 3 times and that's not enough. I will ride this again and again and again. It's just hilarious. And the thing too is my wife rode it. She rode it once and she's okay. I won't talk about that. But my brother-in-law rode it and was like, okay, now I'm done. Like, never riding it again. I don't know. For some people, they ride it and they're like, yeah, that's great, but I'm never riding it again. And I get it. I understand. That's not me. So number 2, Top Thrill 2. Well done.
You're gonna be surprised about my number 2.
Lewis is number 2. Wow. Yeah, I am surprised.
So when I first wrote it,
it's good. I have it in my top 10. It's great.
I was in like car 4, and to be honest, it was an okay ride. I think what made it so much better though was instead of tilting down onto the track, you tilted up. I was in the second to last car, and that made the experience so much. And you
were we together in that ride?
No, I was with G. You were with Sophie.
I was with Sophie. That's right.
And when and the soundtrack, dude, just makes this ride 10 times better. And the theming, when you're up there, you have the sirens or whatever.
Yeah, they're like singing
like, prepare to meet your doom, and then you go.
Yeah, dude, and it's
just
nonstop rock music. Oh my god, it's so awesome.
It is incredible.
Yeah, this thing just cooks.
Oh yeah. Oh man,
all right, we're on to number 1. Are we ready for that?
I'm to see what
Bean. Your number 1 is oh.
We got stuff.
Okay, me and Lewis and the other Lewis is top row. Okay, oh, we have an enemy. Okay, yes, Mina's favorite roller coaster.
We all really do this here. Okay, my first ride I think was better than my second because I was in the front row.
Yes, front row on this
with Anthony.
Makes a difference.
The tunnel. When we were in like the middle, you could barely see any decoration in the tunnel. But when you're in the front, you could see everything. You're not expected to launch at all. Sophie started screaming when we went through the launch. The first hill is meh. It's just like a hill, but the
I don't know. You're talking.
I mean, it's a hill. But the rest of the coaster is just like amazing. And at the end, I love how they can put like 3 cars at a time going.
Oh yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah, there's 3 cars at a time going. So when you watch the ride, it's cool to see them like interlock with each other.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we were sitting there and the whole track started shaking.
Yeah.
And my cousin was sitting next to me. My mom was behind me, and she was like, "What are you guys doing back there?" Because he was back there, and it was the other coaster.
This is a great ride experience.
I think it was worth the hour.
Yeah, I would wait. I would wait for this ride.
It's ever been broken down since we were there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
This doesn't break down all. It's very
It
efficient.
doesn't break down.
this just it could be higher on my list for sure. It's a really good ride. And every time I ride it, I think it gets a little better. So good choice. All right. My number one coaster of all time is Steel Vengeance. Now, I have a lot to say though. So like here's what okay, I was there on opening day for Mean Streak, and when Mean Streak opened, and I waited 4.5 hours to ride that ride. And I remember being a kid riding that ride for the first time, and I was just blown away by it, right? And then the Mean Streak actually became my favorite ride of all time when I was a teenager. And so I was incensed when they were closing Mean Streak and putting something else in. I was like, there's no way they're going to be able to do justice to the Mean Streak. Well, I could not be more wrong, because what they did was built the most insane roller coaster I've ever ridden. And it's not close. This thing is relentless. And that is the word that I would describe. It does not let up. You go up the hill, down the hill, and then from then on, you're either experiencing some sort of airtime zero G, some inversion, some whippy turn, some fast switchback, whatever. This thing's crazy. I have no clue how it even stands up to the amount of torque and force that it generates. I mean, you can hear the car struggling on the upstops as you go through those updrafts. I mean, like click, 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 like there's so much force on this thing. It's crazy. This is the most insane roller coaster of all time. I don't know. There's not, it's like, there are really good roller coasters. There are A-level roller coasters. There are S-tier roller coasters. And then there's Steel Vengeance that's so far above everything else, it's not even funny. There's no roller coaster even comes close to being as good as this. It's the number one roller coaster in the entire universe, as far as I'm concerned. That's assuming the alien zone of roller coasters. No, this is not going to be toppled. Sorry.
Okay, my number one is Top Thrill 2 at Cedar Point. So now I'm gonna explain.
Hey, you know what this is in the background? That's Steel Vengeance right there. Yeah. Okay.
Just gotta point it out. And that's Millennium.
That's Millennium Force.
This ride was awesome. Now I was going into it and I was like, okay, it looks a bit short. You launch backwards, that's cool. I was really hyped, but it was also like this could be a big letdown. It was hit or miss.
I was actually afraid of that too.
Yeah.
Especially when I saw the first launch. I watched the first one, like,
and I was like, this could be And then we got on it, and it was like there was music playing, and there was just so much hype in the station built around this, and I got hyped, and then I got scared. But I think the most scared person on the entire train was my mom sitting next to me.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to talk to her before we launched. She was just like, you scared? Yeah.
Hail Mary, full of grace.
And then we launched off, and it felt a lot.
I wish I would have ridden it with her.
Yeah.
it was hilarious.
I missed that chance.
We launched off, and it was like it felt a lot faster than it looked. And then we launched off backwards, and I was expecting to launch backwards to be like, But this is the best part of the ride.
That's great.
This is great. And then you launch forward, and it's like, it's just insane.
So fast.
It's just it's 120 miles an hour.
So fast.
And then you just get whipped.
Yeah, when you get to the top of that hill, that's an experience too. It's like, whoa, and then all of a sudden you're looking straight at the ground. I mean, like, oh, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy good ride.
This ride was so good.
It has had
I think
my I looked it up.
And then
what?
It had a few rollbacks. I looked it up. I think when it opened.
Why it might have been my number one was because of my first experience riding it.
And that's fair. Like,
With
dude,
thousands.
your first experience on a roller coaster makes everything, right?
Yeah.
For me. And so that's fair. I mean, I was blown away by this thing the first time I ran. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, we were
What
sitting.
did they do?
We were sitting in line, and I was really hyped. They had this grand entrance for this ride,
Yeah,
and there's like
full
these
security
lockers.
line,
There's a security line,
Like how can
and I was like,
be?
and there was a ton of people waiting for this ride. And I was like, I was sitting in there, and I was probably like, it's gonna be hit or miss for me. Like it's either gonna be really, really, really good, or I'm not gonna like it at all.
Yeah.
But this ended up being my #1 coaster of all time.
I'm a big fan of launch coasters in general. And this is the best one out there.
Yeah.
So all right, well,
I like Maverick.
that's the top 10. No, Maverick's great.
Wait.
Yes.
I need to give. Oh wait, you need to show them my slides.
Thank you for your time. It would be greatly appreciated if you liked and subscribed. This is true, actually. You know, there you go. Get subscribed to see this stuff. Okay.
And then go to the other one.
That what this?
The other
Another
slide.
slide.
Oh, there's another
This one.
slide. So like and subscribe. Yes, please do that. And then of course we have to have cats doing things and penguins and weird animals. I don't know what they're.
I have to give an
Okay.
attention to Flight of Fear. I forgot to put it on the list.
Flight of Fear is a good ride.
But
My
I think
favorite at Kings Island.
I think
Maybe
after
Diamondback.
riding some other launch coasters, I think it's kind of forgotten for me.
I like that Flight of Fear is inside though, and it's
Yeah,
dark.
I do
Like
like
it's
the
dark and
colors, though.
enclosed. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the theming's awesome.
The line.
So Flight of Fear, sure, honorable mention. All right. Well, thanks for watching. That is our show. Welcome back to the cave. We're happy to be back and in action. We will be doing more gaming related things here coming up. We have a lot of 2026 games that arrived, Kickstarter season, all that stuff. We've got a lot to talk about. We just haven't had time to do it, maybe. But anyway, that's us for now. And anybody have anything in closing?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Peace.
Thanks for watching. Bring your friends.